This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Dark Souls. In the last episode, we went through undead burg, and well, we went through, survived the creatures in there, and we defeated the Tauros demon. Our technically our second boss, but our first official no hands holding, but you use some of the stuff from the previous boss to kind of go through that. Now, off screen, I did a bit of, I wouldn't say soul grinding, but I was basically, well, I guess you could call it soul grinding because I was doing it to buy equipment from the merchant. I basically bought one of everything because I'm weird like that. Now, one set of armor I decided to buy that chain helm. I've also, when I was soul grinding, the enemies dropped some items. I got some of the hollow gear. I don't think I got all of it. But I don't think there's a glove set for it, so I may be wrong on that. But here's the hollow version, variation of it. And see, slightly different. Actually, you know, while I'm here, might as well just show the description for it. Helm worn by hollow warriors. Although it is made of iron, it is old, battered, and worn out. It is wise to wear a sturdy form of head protection against arrows and other physical threats. Chain helm. A chain helm. Helm of thin interlinking rings of steel. It is common throughout the human world since it can be easily produced. It is not too heavy and offers good defense. Knights may favor fleshy armor, but for warriors in the battlefield, anything is fine as long as it keeps them alive. Now, the reason I'm going to quit this for a bit is it's not as defensive, but it is a little lighter. So I'll be able to, until I level up, actually I might level up here pretty soon anyway, but for now, when I level up, I'll probably put back on the Knight Helm, but Chain Helm is just a little bit weaker, but is lighter, so I'll be able to at least run around for a bit. So Chain Armor, I think it's the same thing. Yeah, it has the same description. Not every single piece of armor is going to have, like, unique description. Sometimes each set will have the same thing, you know, so. Anyway, before we head on with the story and try to get past that dragon or find a way around him, I want to show, I want to show you some things I missed, and I noticed these when I was going through the videos again. I was like, oh, I can't believe I accidentally, skipped that, so I want to show you the quick things really quick. And I don't even know if it'll be really that quick. I forgot I didn't. I was trying to clear the guys off screen before doing this, but I'd forgotten to clear these guys off. Whoops. Oh well, nothing to worry about. Anyway, yeah, you probably all noticed it here too. I forgot about this little spot here. So if you break these barrels near the beginning, you're going to drop down here, get an undead soul. And where is... Nope, there's a... Let's get down here. Alright. Yeah, it's a little... Not like a super secret, but it is easy to miss because of the barrels, you know, covering up the thing, so, but... Anyway, let's see. I don't think there's anything. I think someone pops behind me if I go this way. Or not. No, it's probably those two zombie things that are like, we're gonna get you because you weren't paying attention. You can see I'm a little bit lighter in the chainmail. Not a whole lot more, but I am just slightly more agile. There are no secrets here, folks. I mean, come on. Seriously. Why do you tell lies like that? So, like, hitting it would have indicated if there was an actual secret there, which is not true. Anyway. People trying, well, it's Dark Souls, right? You can't trust every single thing you run across. Got some rubbish, I did. Don't want that rubbish. I think it does nothing if I remember correctly. Yeah, careful here because of all these undead will just come up and start like trying to backstab you and all that. Luckily, since I've got a decent set of armor, it's not too bad. Probably didn't need to take all that damage, but you know, what can you do? I think that's it. You don't really get a whole lot from doing that, but oh, I forgot. How do I? No. Oh, okay. I think I remember how to get there. So hold on. There's one other piece of thing I missed. I forgot. I've got some humanity up here. Very nice. Yeah, there's one area I missed. Whoops. Sorry about that. Let's go back down, shall we? All right. Come on. There we go. Sorry, there's a stairway somewhere. Not stairway, like a little area you could miss if you're not paying attention. Where is it? Here. I've missed this before too, because it like the weird angle of it just like messes with my eye or something like that, and I just don't notice it. Anyway, you get Soul of the Lost Undead here. Excellent. Always need more souls. Oh, okay, that was it. Well, like I said, if you miss it, it's not the end of the world. It's not like this is some rare armor, you know. It's like, no, you get some souls. And I mean, in this game where you could easily die and lose all your souls, it's nice to have at least a couple of backups. But anyway, let's go to the other one really quick. Well, not really secret, just dang, I accidentally skipped because I don't know why. Let's kill that guy real quick. Alright. Let's go back. Luckily I cleared everyone else off of the screen, so I'll show you. Yeah, I need to upgrade my stamina. Actually, you know what? Let's just show the leveling up system really quick. I wanna get my HP. Oh, there's a shadow of another player playing currently online. Excellent. Oh no, if I level up, I'll reset all the enemies. No, I'll show the dude. He's actually kind of tough for this little area, believe it or not. Especially if you're not aware of like that this is gonna happen. I may die. We'll find out, I guess. Okay, what do I want for him? Firebombs will be nice. I might actually use one of the pine resin while on him because he is weak to lightning. This guy is also weak to backstabbing, by the way, too. So, oh, I forgot. Oh, sorry, I forgot to clear these guys out. Whoops. Nah, luckily they're not too bad. Whoop. And they heal too. Oh, come on. Like I said, not hard, just... Ah. Oh, crap. No, gonna die! Gonna die! See, this game, even if you know what you're doing, if you're not paying attention, you can die. I'm not saying I'm perfect at this game. There's some bosses I'll die at which I shouldn't have. More times than not. God, I can't get that kick going. See, this is why I might die to that one dude, because I'm not paying attention properly. Well, let's see if we can do it. Okay. So I want... because this guy's weak to thunder or lightning, I guess. Looks like another player's going to try him out. Oh, I forgot to mention, I also helped a couple of players off-screen online fight the Tauros boss, just because you get some souls for doing it, but you also get humanity for doing that as well, so... yeah, that's one of the benefits of going online, at least if you help players. You could also invade players and take souls from them that way, but that's more of a dickish move, really. Ah, come on! Well, poo. Alright. I might have caused my death here. Alright, let's see if we can do another method. I need to give myself a few seconds of reprieve till I figure out what to do here. This guy is actually really tough. If you don't fight him now, you know, don't feel too bad about skipping him, which is what I did the first time through. Let's see, you can fight him with fire bombs. They don't work as well. Did he stop following me? He must have. Sometimes certain enemies will be relentless in chasing you, and other times they'll just stop or get confused. Yeah, see, Dark Souls AI in the works, folks. Not perfect, mind you. See, look at that. He's trying to get to me, and he's like, "Where'd he go? Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go?" He's gonna try. I think he's gonna try to. Yeah, see. I wonder if I can hit the wall with the fire. I'm just kind of waiting to firebomb him, but. Yeah, sorry, folks. I'm not as prepared for this as I probably should be. Forget about you. Here he comes. This is one of the problems with being so slow, is that it's hard to like duck and dodge and move and stuff like that. So yeah, see, he'll keep trying to come after you. Let's see. I may actually die to this dude just because I didn't get a good position. I thought I could get a backstab on him earlier, but the reason I'm not so confident is I'm not at full health right now. If I was at full health, I would be a bit more happy to go toe to toe with him. So I'm trying to like get myself positioned properly. This is taking longer than it should have. I may just cut the video till when I get to him, because I don't want to be the whole video of me chasing the Black Knight down, you know what I mean? He can drop a set of armor on you as well, although I doubt I'll get it. There's another place later in the game which is a better chance of getting it. Luckily that one merchant dude that's like, you know, laughing at you the whole time or whatever, he sells fire bombs for 50 souls a piece. So if you need a, unfortunately he's in a pretty bad position. I can't actually hit him. Weirdly thing is I'm not actually invincible here. He could actually clip me through the wall. You know, Dark Souls logic for the win, right? Or Dark Souls physics. Unfortunately, I don't really have. If I had good ranged, which technically I do have range. Actually, technically a really good spot to fight him in is actually up ahead, which he runs to. If I can get him back. If I can get him back over here, I can show you. One good spot is here, just because how open it is. Okay. I can actually survive his hits, I just have to be... Okay, if I can get him to start attacking... Yeah, there we go. That's what I've been trying to do the whole time. I just need the good... Okay, I'm going to electrify my weapon really quick so I can do more damage with my stabs. Luckily, if I was playing a different build, this would be pretty dangerous because... see, look how much more damage I'm doing. I almost did double damage because I had lightning. Yeah, so if you can get a good... If you're good, you can actually hit him like every time he gets back up. Yeah, well... There we go. Got him. Yeah, that probably shouldn't take it as long as it had. So, whoops. But, yeah, I did use a golden resin, but I did double damage, and I went through his defenses when I was hitting him. So, that's one way to fight this guy. You can hit him with magic, but Dex and magic builds, or Faith builds, will have a bit more of a tough time with him because of how tough he is. Though Dex usually can get around certain characters and quickly to get the backstab. He is very susceptible to backstabs. Alright, we got the Bluestone Ring from him, and we got that chunk. Let's see, where is the chunk? There it is, Titanite chunk. Used to upgrade reinforced standard weapons to 14, or if you have a crystal lightning weapon up to +4. With the discovery of chunks in Ludrin, the race to locate the legendary slabs has begun. Could they be mere myth? I don't know. Anyway, sorry. We also got the blue Tearstone ring. The rare gem called Tearstone has the uncanny ability to sense immediate death. This blue Tearstone from Katarina boosts the defense of its wearer when in danger. Basically means if I'm at death's door, it'll raise my HP. Or sorry, when I'm at death's door, my defense will raise significantly to defend against any other upcoming like possible death. If I remember, I don't think there's anything actually here. No. Okay. It's an okay ring for early game, but in the late game, it's almost worthless, really, to use because I mean, you don't really want to be at death's door in most cases. It's basically a ring to save you just long enough to where you can, you know, get that Estus flask or get to a bonfire or something like that. You know what I mean? Oh, by the way, if people want to know how I got summoned to help other people, that soapstone that Solaire gave us, we can lay down a summons like this, and then someone who's online who's in human form will see it, and if they want to help, if they want me to summon them to help, I can. Now the thing is, if you summon someone to help you, the boss of the area that you have to fight gets a bit stronger just to compensate for both of you helping him. It's usually not too much. It depends on the boss, but anyway, let's level up really quick. We haven't done that in a while, and also need a repair. Oh, I also bought the repair box and the bottomless box from the merchant there. So let me go ahead and heal up, or sorry, repair really quick. And I want to level up. Now the type of build I'm doing, basically just a bit to go over the leveling system. So vitality, HP. Attunement is how many spells you can cast. Endurance, your stamina, and and how much weight you can hold to with how basically it raises your endurance, which raises your stamina, which raises your equipment load, which means you could like possibly move faster and heavier armor if you boost this up a lot. You don't want this to be ridiculously high, but definitely want to consider strength. Strength dex basically are only important for certain builds. Like dex does, like in some games, dex would give you like more defense, like wearing certain types of armor in certain games, right? Well, in this game, you only want to build up dex if you're using certain type of weapons that scale with dexterity. Same with strength. Resistance raises your resistance to like poisons and stuff like that. I'll show you if I put a point into it, for example. It raises the physical defense is raised up no matter what I do. This usually raises up defense slightly more, as well as raise resistances and defenses against certain things. Really, it's one of those things that it looks good at first, but when you play the game, you realize this stat is almost completely worthless. I wouldn't build this up at all, no matter what build you're building. So leave this one alone, frankly. Intelligence, this allows you to use sorceries. Only put points into this if you're going to use sorceries or going to use intelligence weapons. And which I'll indicate those when we come across it. Faith, same difference is you use faith weapons, and divinity weapons are scaled with faith, while intelligence is magic weapons and stuff like that. So if you want to use faith-based magic, like healing and stuff like that, you put into faith. If you want to use intelligence, so there are a lot of different builds you can go with this game. I'm doing mainly a strength build. I may raise dex slightly for certain types of weapons, but overall, I want to have vitality go up. I want endurance to go up. Which will raise my stamina and equipment load. And I also want my strength to go up so I can do more damage with my weapons. So this is the build I'm going to go to. These three will be the main key for me, because the only spells I'm really going to equip as far as I want to do is heal. And that's all I want to do. Maybe swap it out for something better later on. So that's why my faith is going to stay at 12. I'm not going to raise this anymore. But these three will be the thing I increase the most. So good beginning game is you want to have at least a decent vitality. Because of how many souls I have, I can get at least up to 14th level. So I want to get, I think I want to get strength up this amount. I think that's pretty good. I want to at least have a bit more stamina and equipment load. So I want to raise endurance too much. I think I want to get that up to 20 at max. Vitality, I definitely want to get up there really high. Now, vitality is another one you don't technically have to raise if you have the right build. You want to raise it up to, like, I think 14 or 15 is a decent set. You can look online for builds. Like, but some builds just don't do anything with vitality. So technically, you could, like, skip with using like raising a bunch. I want to raise it like slightly, just to have a decent amount, like if from spells or stuff that's hard to block, stuff like that. But you know, here we go. So this is what I'm we'll go with a couple points of endurance, a couple points of a thing, and strength, so I can do more damage. So there we go. And you're okay. So it doesn't stick until you accept. So just be aware of that. All right. Anyway, sorry about taking so long to do all that. Let's go deal with that dragon. Now, oh right, I unlocked this. All right. Sometimes I have, even with the brightness turned up, I still have difficulty seeing certain things. So you'll have to forgive me. So we'll deal with the church. This is basically where we're at. Beware of tail. That's actually a good clue. I'll go ahead and rate that too. Give that person a bonus. Now the reason why that guy says that is, you remember that dragon up here? Well, now the dragon. I mean, you could try to fight him here. It is really hard to do because, I mean, you're not going to do enough damage. This is one of those bosses that if you don't encounter him on the bridge, he regenerates HP. Because you can actually hit him. Actually, I'll show you really quick. equip my short bow I bought. Where's that? Yeah, I don't have the dex for it, but I'm just showing you the point of it. Oh, it won't even let me use it, period. Okay, see, I could actually, in this game where you aim, you could actually hit him. Like, I could actually hit him in the tail. That's actually what you want to do. Now, there's a couple ways to do that. You could equip some arrows to show if it'll let me. Okay, I'll just try and hit him really quick and I'll show you. There you go. Did 2 HP. Obviously, I'm not gonna do a lot of damage there, but you can actually. Let's wait for him to get back. Okay, I just want. I'll click the crossbow for now. So 2 ways. You can either get him to jump on, firebomb you, jump on the bridge, and try to attack his tail there, or you could actually arrow his tail, and he drops a pretty decent sword. At this point in the game, I can't even do anything with that sword anyway, so I'm not going to mess with it until I want to kill him. Remember this place for later. At some point, we will try to go back and kill this dragon. Now, if you've got enough guts, you can try to run past the dragon. Because if you notice, there is a oh, longsword. I think that's what I already got, right? No, I have a broadsword. Is longsword? I think it's weaker, and that's the only difference, really. Oh, and it has a thrusting attack as well. Now, if you want to, you can try to run past him. And I'll show you really quick before we get into the meat of it. There is, you see how there's a open doorway here? Now, it is possible to get past him at this point. You really have to be kind of lucky. Let's see. You want, basically, if you want to at least somewhat survive him, you want to have a decent fire defense armor, or be really, really, really fast. Because the problem is though, he will blanket the whole area with fire. So it's not even a case of, you know, being wait, did I equip the wrong weapon? No, I still equipped my broadsword. You can actually, but he'll blanket the whole area with fire. Let's see if we can get him to do it. Yep. Up. And that's the problem. Now, you could probably get him to get on the bridge and then try to run past him. He does do a decent amount of damage. The reason you want to go over there is a couple of things hidden over there. There's a bonfire for one thing, and it's actually a shortcut. If I'm going to try and do this, I'll need, even though as heavy as I am, I need to wear the Knight's Armor. The reason for that is Knight's Armor currently has the best defense against fire. Now, I may die here, so, you know, be ready to laugh. Okay, so I want to be completely healed. Now, you notice at the beginning of the game, I had 10 Estus flasks, and I only have 5. Well, we can't get 10 back unless we go back to the main bonfire or we do a thing called kindling. Unfortunately, I can't actually do that because I don't have the actual item that does that, so let's see if I can. So the problem is it's hard for him to get back, you know, so. And if you don't get down too far enough, he'll burn your ass, you know, basically. The problem is I can't get him to come down. And if you get hit with that fire, you get hit with a multiple effect, which means he can't, you know what, I'm going to try and hit him with an arrow, see if I can force him. Yeah, I know my weapon won't work here. Okay. Let's see if we can get him to, oh, wow, we might actually do it. All right. Come on, baby. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Woo! We're in the undead parish now. All right, we survived the dragon. Can you actually hear me? Woo! All right. Luckily, clipping. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, that's what you get for being, what was it? I should have waited. I should have waited for him to fly away. Well, count that up for our first death. All right, death number 1. Well, I knew I was going to die eventually in this game. It wasn't going to be a perfect run. I'm going to try that again because I got really close. Usually he will, usually what will happen is he'll fly away. So he kind of, I don't know if I'd say he glitched, but he didn't follow his his script that he usually goes by. The fact that I did that it kind of gives me hope that I might be able to do it again. All right, let's see if we can get him to flame us really quick before we try it again. Okay, I want him to do that. Okay, he's good on that. Now, if I had a bit more HP, I'd probably be fine here, but... Ah, crap. Yeah, death number 2, I guess. You can do it. Man, he didn't come down like he was supposed to. Yeah, sometimes the guys in this game are predictable, but, you know, with programming, you can only do so much. Man, I can't believe this whole episode I didn't make like any progress. I apologize, folks. I really do. Yeah, you'll get to see that I actually fail in this game, and I'm actually not completely perfect. I just thought I could get. See, like you did notice that when he shot fire at me, that the fire continued after a point. Yeah, there is a small level of invincibility, but I lost my humanity. Luckily, I spent it all. The only thing I lost was the actual contained humanity. You saw in that corner I had like a 3. I lost that, unfortunately, but you know, there are ways to get more humanity later on, so don't feel. All right, let's see if we can get past it. I don't want to fire. Don't want to fire. All right, we did it. Now let's see if we can keep him from that. Now, if I stay behind the wall, I should be fine. I just need to find a quick few seconds to... Are you kidding me? Oh, he flew back up. Good. Woo! Okay, we're good. We're good. Man, can't believe I died twice, though. Oh, well. See, he flew away. Now, you probably think, oh, that means you missed out on that boss. No, if you run back out there, he will return. I could show you, but... The reason we want to go here is there's a shrine here. Let's see if it'll let me... Oh, I probably have to do something specific first. Well, there is a shrine here, and you can interact with it later on. I think you have to talk with someone else before you can do it, but yeah, there is something you can do here, but right now I haven't unlocked it yet, so... Anyway, these guys won't do anything unless you purposely kill them, so I don't really want to mess with that. Same with here. I don't think there's actually an actual item in here. The main reason you want to drop down here is it's just a shortcut to the undead parish. So yeah, I'll light this up really quick. And here's the switch here. Now that way, if I ever want to go back and fight the dragon, I have a quick shortcut to get here. So let's see if I can... I'm going to rest really quick anyway, so we might as well check it out. So, alright. Get a shard. Is he coming back yet? Not yet. He will come back, by the way. If you go too far ahead. Oh, nice, a Claymore. Alright. I don't want him to come back, but just trust me. If you run down there, you can actually get him to come back later on, so. Alright. Claymore, I think, is mainly a two-hander. Yeah. This large type of greatsword is normally wielded with 2 hands due to its weight. This is one step towards doing a two-handed build if you want to do that. I'm more comfortable with a sword and board, but I'll show you currently. Okay, the reason it acts... Whoops, sorry. Acts like that is because... I'll show you. On the weapon. Sorry, I skipped through it. I just showed the thing. Its strength is currently 16, so right now, if you see there that parameter right there, oh, I showed that before. Basically, I need a strength of 16, and so I actually need 1 more strength. Do I actually have the level to do that? I'll try to, no. I only need 300. If I use some of those souls, let's see. Yeah, if I use 1 more... show you right there. You can actually equip it with 1 hand. Quick. Alright, now we're at soul level 15. There we go. Yeah, look at that. So that means I can actually wield it now. If I do this, it's a lot more effective. Like I said, I'm more comfortable with a sword and board strength build. I will try to in this run through to try and do a two-hander one, because I've always seen it and I kind of want to see how it works. If you do this, you kind of want to have high strength and high endurance. If you go down here, which is where I would have been forced to go if I didn't want to go through the dragon, is there'd be a couple rats down there that actually poison you. There's actually kind of a tough guy up here too. I don't know if I'll be able to straight up beat him right now. I may have to do sword and board techniques on him. There's another knight here, by the way. So let's see if we can kill him, and if we do that, then we'll call it a day, I think. Yeah, I did quite a bit of damage there, so I think I want to have him follow me out. Yeah, you have to be careful with these type of guys, because they have a lot of moves that'll like knock your shield away and stuff like that, so you just have to be kind of careful. Yeah, see? Now he could technically... He could probably clip me and kill me too, I bet. Let's see. I have to be careful. Yeah, see, he clipped me through the wall. Well, you get the point. Alright, let's see if I can... like I said, I'm going to see if I can try to kill him before we end the episode. I don't want to use another thunder thing, because since you're so close to a bonfire, it's not as pertinent. Oh, see, there's another move that'll just straight up murder you if you're not careful. Oh, well, he killed me. Alright, that's death number 3. Man, see, you thought I was good when I didn't die up to this point? Yeah, no, I'm only good to a point, and then I start being stupid, so... Alright, well, the point has been made. So, let me wait for it to load really quick before we... It's kind of weird that it has to load, even though it's just going to load me right here. See? I mean, luckily I've got a quick path, though, so I don't have to run all the way... Well, actually, it's not that far away. I mean, the other bonfire's like, you know, down that way. But still, it's quicker to, now that we have the undead parish. So sorry, I thought I was going to get through the undead parish in this episode, but never mind. So, in the next episode of Dark Souls, we'll go through the undead parish and fight the boss that awaits us inside the church. Pray for me, viewers, pray. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And don't go hollow, you hear?